Major new development after we learned that charges were dropped against Alec Baldwin in that deadly Rust movie set shooting. Sources telling ABC News that the gun Baldwin was holding had mechanical issues. Prosecutors have already said there would be even more forensic analysis, but for now, they have dropped all those charges against Baldwin, and they're talking about 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. You may remember that shooting killed cinematographer Helena Hutchins, and the dropping of those charges yesterday against Baldwin came actually on the same day that the filming resumed for the Rust movie. For more, our senior investigative correspondent, Aaron Katersky, also our legal contributor in Law and Crime Network, Brian Buckmire. So, Aaron, you were able, your sources got this news to you. You learned about the mechanical issues with this gun that Baldwin was holding. Tell us everything that you know and how this is going to move forward with the investigation.
Effectively, Kira, the sources say that the investigators did an autopsy, for lack of a better word, on the gun itself, and when they took it apart, they discovered some worn joints and some other issues with it that made it so it would be possible for the gun to have fired without any pressure on the trigger. And that's right in line with what Alec Baldwin had told us from the outset. He spoke with ABC's George Stephanopoulos and insisted he did not pull the trigger, would never have pulled the trigger, and while we know the gun went off because of the sad reality of what happened to Helena Hutchins, Baldwin said it wasn't because he actually pulled the trigger. And now it appears that the gun did have these mechanical issues such that it wouldn't function properly. That, at least in part, is what proved fatal to the case against Baldwin, leaving prosecutors in New Mexico without any choice but to drop those 2 charges.
So, Brian, shouldn't prosecutors have known about the mechanical issues with this gun a long time ago?
That's exactly right. This issue has been going on for quite some time. Charges were brought January of this year. The shooting was October of 2021. It doesn't take that long to figure this out. In New York, when we test the operability of a firearm, it takes just weeks. And here, the FBI tested it to the extent that it cannot be used or evaluated down the road. So my question is, why did this take so long? And my worry is that it dragged the Hutchins family through this horrible situation, as well as the Baldwin family.
So, Aaron, we have to talk about the armorer now, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed. She is still facing involuntary manslaughter charges. There were live bullets in that gun. But is she also responsible for checking the mechanical issues with that weapon?
Well, I'm not sure that the problems with the gun are necessarily fatal to the case against her the way they were with the case against Baldwin because of the issues that you raised. The live rounds that were in the chamber and that were on set, that seems to fall more within her realm. And Alec Baldwin had always said it was wrong for the prosecutors in New Mexico to ascribe blame to him for failing to know about what the gun was like and what rounds might have been in the chamber. He said that's not an actor's job. That is the job of the armorer, and that seems like where the case is now going to focus.
All right, Aaron Katersky, Brian Buckmire, thank you both so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.